If you're a price action trader, don't miss it out. You're probably familiar with the Japanese candlestick. For every trader, it is necessary to use a type of price chart that shows opening, closing, high, and low price points, because we want to be aware of everything when we're trading. For some beginners, it's like type of chart doesn't matter, but I have to say it is important, trust me. Now you may ask why or how are we going to use it in our strategy? Watch this video till the end and improve your trading skill, because we're going to learn a lot of things about it. Hi dear traders, welcome to BaseOfTrading YouTube channel, the ultimate resource for anyone looking to dive deep into the world of Forex trading. Today, we are here to learn about types of charts. At first, let me tell you about the importance of Japanese candlestick. Today, Japanese candlestick charts are the most popular way to quickly analyze price actions, particularly with technical traders. They offer much more information than traditional line charts showing market's highest point, lowest point, closing, and opening prices at a glance. Technical traders look for Japanese candlestick patterns for clues on where market's headed next. They do this by looking for recognizable shapes that often lead to continuations or reversal. As you all know, candlesticks can be used to examine price actions over any time frame, from 1 second to an entire year. Candlestick patterns divided into 3 parts: single, double, triple. And now we're going to check out 10 most popular patterns together. Starting with single patterns at first: hammer, inverted hammer, hanging man, and shooting star. This is hammer pattern you're looking at. If a market forms a hammer after an extended move down, then we believe that it might be about to mount a bullish fight back. And this is an inverted hammer. It looks exactly the same as hammer, but upside down. They appear after a downtrend and are taken as a possible signal that the reversal is underway. The upper wick shows that the buyer took control of the market within the session, but were met with resistance from the sellers. However, sellers were unable to push its price further down, meaning that the bearish sentiment is on the wane. And now, this is hanging man pattern you're looking at. It looks identical to a hammer, the only difference being where it crops up. While a hammer appears after a bear market, a hanging man will do so after an uptrend. They're taken as a sign that selling sentiment is going against buyers, and that might be a sign of reversal is coming. Now, shooting star, it is a doppelganger of an inverted hammer, but like hanging man, shooting star will appear at the crest of an uptrend instead of the trough of a downtrend. In shooting star, the sessions start with the bulls still in control, but bear take over. It indicates that a reversal may be imminent. Now, let's check double candlestick patterns. Here we have engulfing, and there is 2 types of them: bullish engulfing and bearish engulfing. In the engulfing patterns, a candlestick immediately followed by another larger one in the opposite direction, and that is why we call them double candlestick patterns. In the bullish engulfing, a red candle is dwarfed by a green one which follows it, and we may take this as a positive opinion is taking hold. A significant move up may be on the way, and a bearish engulfing arises when the bullish stick is then swallowed by a subsequent bearish one. So we may take that as negative opinions are forming. Now, let's check out triple candlestick patterns together. Here we have morning star. It plays as a market hits a point of indecision after an extended downward movement, then begins to recover. We may take this as a sign that a recovery will turn into a lasting uptrend. Now, this is evening star. As you can see, it is the opposite of morning star, showing a bull market hits the point of indecision and begins to retrace. Now, this is 3 white soldiers. It appears after an extended downtrend and a small consolidation. We take this as a clear sign that the bear market is over. 3 black crows is the next and the last pattern, and it is the opposite of 3 white soldiers. It appears after an uptrend, consists of 3 longer red candles, and it is the sign that the bull market is over. Now we've got some knowledge about these 10 most popular patterns, but here is the most important thing: how we can trade by them, how we can use them in our strategy. You may ask, it is really hard to find these patterns on the chart and it takes a lot of time. Yes, it is. It is hard. And that's why I'm here. If you remember the video which was about harmonic patterns, it would draw all the harmonic patterns on the chart by itself and you didn't need to do anything. We have those options here. Actually, if you haven't watched that video, I'm sharing the link up here so you can easily click on it and go watch that video. But now we are going to use this amazing indicator for these candlestick patterns. So now let's go to the chart and see how it works. This indicator is amazing because it draws all the patterns that we've talked about itself. Now I'm dragging it to the chart. Here, as you can see, we have these patterns that it just draws itself. And we have shooting star, we have bullish engulfing, hammer, evening star, and inverse hammer, bearish engulfing. Every patterns that we've talked about, they are here. And this indicator just draws them all. And let me zoom a little bit. If you have entered by using this shooting star pattern, you could get your profit to this price that we are right now. And for example, here, if you had entered, you could get your profit to this price and everything is obvious. Let me tell you something. You can click on these patterns and hiding them. For example, I don't want to see inverse hammers. I don't like that. I click on it and it wouldn't show me the inverse hammer or evening star or bearish engulfing. By clicking on them, you can hide them or choose to unhide them. Now let me try this on another chart. For example, this one, I'm dragging the indicator. Here we have hanging man, shooting star, hammer, and inverse hammer. For example, if you have used this hammer pattern and you have entered here, you could get your profit to this price. It's amazing, isn't it? It does everything itself and you don't need to do anything. But here is the thing. These patterns that we find them and we're checking out together, they are all past and we can't use them now. So the question is, we have to check out all the symbols one by one to find one pattern that we can use it and it's fresh. No. That's not what we do. It takes a lot of time. Our time is priceless. We wouldn't waste it like that. Let me remind you of a video which was about supply and demand. There was a dashboard version that would analyze all 28 major Forex and give you every data and details you need. Here we have that dashboard version for these candlestick patterns too. But if you haven't watched that video, I'm sharing the link up here again so you can easily click on it and go watch that video. Now let's go to the chart and see the dashboard version. I'm dragging to the chart. Here we have this dashboard. It shows you the latest candlestick patterns and we have symbol here. If I click on it, it arranges them for me. We have the pattern, the bar, and age. For example, here we have this pattern shooting star for Euro to USD 5-minute time frame. If I click on it, it opens the chart for me and it shows me the pattern. Shooting the star here, if I have entered, I would get this profit. Now let's see. If we click on pattern, it would arranges them for me and we have this bar. It is the number of candles that passed since that pattern. Now, let's check out the setting. This tool doesn't have a complicated setting, it's really easy. For example, let us see the input. You can select symbols that you want to, you can enter them here, or you can change it to 28 major Forex pairs, and it shows you all the Forex pairs itself, every patterns that it finds. And if your broker has prefixes or suffixes, you can set them here. And you can activate your chosen time frame here. And finally, we have the graphic setting and the alert setting. You can enable the alert so it notifies you when some of these patterns are the best place for entry. So you can enable the alert and get notified and easily enter and make money. That's it. It's that easy. And as always, I will be so glad if you use these indicators and share your experience with us. Before I forget, for you, dear viewers, we considered a 70% discount. For more information, you can contact us by these users that I'm sharing you. And also, if there's any question, you can share with us by your comment. But don't forget, for using this discount, you have to contact us with these users, Telegram and Gmail users that I'm sharing you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification because the next videos that we're about to upload them are super cool. Don't miss them. As always,